So ever since I made that video talking about the future arc in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with issue 40 and how the White Ranger is returning, it sparked up a lot of theories and talk in my comment section saying who the White Ranger might be. And this video, what I'm going to title it, is probably going to be clickbait, and I do apologize if you were fooled, but if you're not up to date with the comic or not reading the comic, I suggest you look away now, because if you haven't started reading the comics yet, this is going to get awfully spoilery. Have you left yet? No? I'll give you a few seconds. Alright, let's get into the spoilery stuff right now. So we all know that issue 40 will be starting a brand new story arc called Necessary Evil, continuing on with a brand new arc in the comics, and picking up from where we last left off, where Shattered Grid ended, where the Rangers all went through the portal and they said they were going to fix the timeline. In between that, we've had the Beyond the Grid storyline probably going on at the same time, all within the few minutes or however long it takes in space for all of this to go down in. But what we'll be continuing on is the original Mighty Morphin team. Now, is it the original Mighty Morphin team or the second Mighty Morphin team that we got in Season 2? That is the mystery and what has everyone talking. And of course, the talk of the town, is the White Ranger really Tommy Oliver? The Tommy Oliver that we saw taking on the White Ranger when he descended from the heavens and was appearing in the White Ranger suit. Is that the Tommy we know and love? Or is it someone else? That is one of the questions people are talking about. One of my guesses that it is Tommy Oliver, and we're going to have Tommy Oliver front and center for this arc, but we don't know how it's going to go down. And because people see the White Ranger and they think of Tommy Oliver, a lot of fans are concerned that the comic is going to turn into the Tommy Oliver show, where Tommy will be the main focus of attention in this arc, which I don't know if Ryan's going to do that, because I know Tommy is a fan favorite, but I do like it when Ryan focuses on other characters, from heroes to villains to side characters. He's very good at doing that. So who knows why the White Ranger will be showing up. He's on the front cover, so I get the feeling that he might be making some grand entrance, maybe in issue 39 before Necessary Evil starts up, or he'll make some appearance somewhere down the line in issue 40. We don't know for sure, but I get the feeling that his appearance will be making him a main player in the comic. And let's talk about the theory that the White Ranger might not be Tommy, and might not be Tommy Oliver, and that is sort of raising a few questions and red flags who it might be, because we don't entirely know how this brand new arc is going to get set up. It could be Tommy Oliver, it could not be Tommy Oliver. Someone said it could be Drakon, but Drakon is dead, and I hope that Drakon stays dead. If we see him in Flashback Land, that's okay, but I don't want the character returning again, because Kyle gave Drakon a good send-off, and I'm fine with him not showing up ever again in the comics. Maybe in Flashback Land, but unless Kyle returns to the comic, then that's the only time I would like to see Drakon in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics, to be honest. So Drakon is off the table for me. But if it could be another Ranger from another timeline, that is a possibility, but then we gotta think who it could be, what character it might be. Could it be a side character, could it not be a side character? So when you go around all those possibilities, I get the feeling that it's going to be Tommy Oliver once again. But here's another possibility. I said when I talked about the issue, maybe we might focus on the second batch of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Aisha, Rocky, Adam, those three Rangers that took over when Zach, Trini, and Jason left. When have they become the main focus in the comics? That would mean in the time Beyond the Grid happened, that means the Rangers were able to fix the timeline and stuff sort of went to normal. And if stuff sort of went to normal in Necessary, like before Necessary Evil starts up or while Beyond the Grid was going on, that means we'll be getting a brand new arc in Mighty Morphin that focuses on different Rangers. And that would kind of make sense for Ryan to do that, because he's doing Go-Go at the same time. Maybe he wants to focus on different characters so he doesn't have to write them exactly the same or in a different way. If he's got a new team of Rangers to focus on, that would kind of make sense. Just have the Mighty Morphin team, but with the different batch of Rangers. I mean, they could mix and match like they're doing in Beyond the Grid, but that depends who's writing it. So who knows what is going to happen in Necessary Evil if we're going to focus on that Mighty Morphin team entirely. Maybe we'll be focusing on different ranges that are fixing the grid, who knows. It's a big mystery, and because it doesn't start in June, there's a lot of unanswered questions that's going to make me just go circling around in circles, not really answering anything, just posting a lot of questions. So here's my theory how the White Ranger might show up. What if he shows up in issue 39, after the aftermath of Beyond the Grid? Everyone returns home to their worlds in their correct timeline, and we've got Ranger Slayer Kimberly, who will be staying in the present, I'm guessing, or in her own timeline. Who knows where she's going to go, because I think the Drakon timeline got erased because Drakon doesn't exist anymore. And I'm guessing what happens, she returns to the Mighty Morphin timeline in the Mighty Morphin comics, and as she appears, I'm guessing the White Ranger is going to maybe be standing in front of her, and he'll fill her in what's going to happen, and that will say continued on in Necessary Evil, the next story arc. That's one of my guesses. Like, the White Ranger will be like the last thing we see in issue 39, and then we'll go into Necessary Evil in issue 40. That's one of my predictions. It's not much, but it's a prediction. So what do you guys think what's going to happen in Necessary Evil? Do you think the White Ranger's Tommy? Do you think it's someone else? I know this arc doesn't start in June, so there's a lot of speculation, but when Beyond the Grid wraps up in May, I would love to talk about it and give my thoughts, because Beyond the Grid has been a rocky ride within the fandom who read the comics, so I would love to have a discussion about Beyond the Grid and how that just was... It was good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Even though it's not over, I'm still having mixed feelings about it. But anyway, I'll end the video here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.